Even when I let you get me pregnant. So that's what your little girls or your young girls are going to be singing and belting out now. They're making it seem like to prove your love to a man, this is what you have to do. And we all thought that maybe Halle Bailey and Kiki Palmer just happened to get pregnant. No, they intentionally let these men get them pregnant. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on here to talk about real fast two people that are so similar in nature or in the way that they think. Halle Bailey and Kiki Palmer. So if you haven't heard, so Kiki has new music out. The name of the song is Off Script. And if you listen to these lyrics, her and Halle Bailey are practically the same people. All right, so let's take a look. So Kiki Palmer has new music out. The name of the song is called Off Script. And I hope this is not becoming a trend because it's just certain things I just kind of seem to notice. And I have been noticing Kiki Palmer just being everywhere lately. And I kept thinking to myself, even going when this whole thing with her and Usher happened, her baby father, seems like after that she was just kind of showing up a lot of places strategically. And you gotta be wary and aware when you see these celebrities just start popping up. Either they got new music coming out, they got a new movie coming out, they got a new product coming out, they got a new something coming out that they want you to consume and buy. So I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, Kiki Palmer's like all over the place these days, but I really wasn't seeing where she was actually like doing anything like big. I think I saw her on Saturday Night Live, and but I really wasn't seeing too much motion. It's just that she just kind of started showing up everywhere, different talk shows and just everywhere. It seemed like, I don't know why to me. And I said, yeah, let me keep an eye on that. So lo and behold, so she has new music out, and one song in particular, I would just happen to be just browsing through YouTube, and I saw a little clip of her new song Off Script, and I said, I wonder what this about. Because Kiki Palmer, she ain't the best singer, but she is kind of multi-talented as well. So I said, yeah, let me see how she's sounding. What she's singing about. So I clicked on the little shorts on YouTube, and I could not believe my ears. I could not believe it, you guys. And it's one verse. Is it a verse? More so, yeah, it's in the verse, I think, that she just belts out that made it so cringy and just made you wonder. And I like Kiki Palmer. I guess I would say I used to like Kiki Palmer at this point, because now I used to try to think that maybe she wasn't one of them and wasn't too into Holly weird. But now, no, I don't know. Some of her thinking and the way she moving, you got to believe probably all of them like that at this point. So just one particular verse in particular, which we'll take a look at. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this agenda? And this, it goes back to the agenda that they've been trying to push lately of demasculating men and making men think they're supposed to be the simps now, who's supposed to sit at home and just lay back and let the woman make all the money, and they should just appreciate that and let the woman do her and be the boss, seem like. And I just don't like this whole thing of just making men look like they're just losing their masculinity. And these men, y'all gotta do better too now, because y'all and these skinny jeans and all this feminine looking looks that y'all be trying to do with earrings in your ears and wearing bags, and y'all making it too easy for the women to look at y'all with no respect. So y'all gotta take some accountability too. But this whole thing with women trying to make it look as though when you hear Keke Palmer saying a song, you could have been my Stedman. Like, we just gonna roll because I'm keeping my money and I'm calling the shots too. And if you don't like it, boo boo, then bye bye. So, yeah, let's take a look. Let us take a look at some of the lyrics because there's no need for me to keep going on and on. Let's just show you guys the proof. So, of course, the name of the song is called Off Script. All right, so let's just read these lyrics real fast because we got to jump into this whole Halle Bailey mess too, which you guys probably have already heard about. I just didn't speak on it yet because I wanted to look at the whole situation. But oh my gosh, these two are just so similar. So the first verse goes, got something heavy on my chest, love. I've been sitting with it for a while. You don't want to be in the doghouse, and I don't want to be a bee on trial. You hear, but you don't listen. I'm screaming to make this worthwhile. You still think I don't love you, even when I let you get me pregnant. That's the verse right there that I'm talking about. That one right there. And it's the way that she sings it. That's the whole thing. The way that she stresses that whole verse. Even when I let you get me pregnant. So that's what your little girls or your young girls are going to be singing and belting out now. They're making it seem like to prove your love to a man, this is what you have to do. And we all thought that maybe Halle Bailey and Keke Palmer just happened to get pregnant. No, they intentionally let these men get them pregnant. That's a big wow. They intentionally let these men get them pregnant. I don't know if it's from desperation, they're on insecurities, just dating down because it's maybe like Keke Palmer says, it's hard to find a good man, especially on her status. And boo boo, because Steve Harvey tried to help you, Keke. But see, the only thing and the only reason I give a little bit of grace to that is because I understand where she's coming from, because once you get to a certain status, especially as a woman, it's like you kind of gotta date up or you just gonna date down. And I guess what Keke Palmer is saying, that you should be able to love whoever you want to love regardless of how much they make, which I agree. But because even though Steve Harvey was trying to hook her up with all his little billionaire friends, and I'm gonna talk about this in my other video with Halle Bailey, certain things come with the territory. Certain things come with the territory of having so much fame, so much money, so much this, so much that. So I can see where she's coming from. So probably the more money, the more problems you're gonna have with that person, because they got to pick up the litter. They got options. They got money, and that's what women want, because men are the providers, and that is what women see men as and what they want men for. But that verse right there, I had to listen to it 2 and 3 times. I said, did she just say what I thought she said? I cannot get the tune out of my head. I said, oh, I hope this don't be a catchy song, because if it's a catchy song, which it is, it has been running through my mind ever since I listened to it. And I probably should never listen to it, but it's just the fact that it was what she said. I could not get it off my mind. Even when I let you get me pregnant. Who says that in this day and age? I hope young women, I hope you guys not thinking like this. This is not a good role model in the name of love. So, as you can see, it just makes you wonder, what are the gender roles coming to between men and women, especially now that women are making their own money. So the tables are turning, because now the women are doing what the men used to do, because they don't have to wait on a man. They don't need a man to take care of them financially. Are we going to start hearing a lot more of this type of talk and conversation? But this right here, that's a whole different conversation too in of itself, because even when I let you get me pregnant, it also begs you to wonder, what is the state of mind of these young women? Because if you listen to them, they both, her and Halle, are saying the same thing. Let's go look at Halle Bailey messages. Let's go look at Miss Halle Bailey. And I'm going to read through some of this really, really fast to get to it just like Kiki is just one main sentence or verse that I want to get to. Well, hers in this case is a text message. So, but I just want to give some context and some background, to her situation and the way I guess her mindset, the way that she was thinking. So here she go. So this is Halle. I called because I needed help, but you've shown time and time again that you just don't care, and that's okay. Whatever I decide to do is none of your concern. Just leave me in peace. So now she's, I guess, pretending like she's gonna kill the baby, I guess, inside of her, because it's her decision. And so you notice throughout these text messages that DDG, send a text messages back here and there after she done sent about 100 text messages. So all right, so he said, I came there to check on you, blasey, blasey, blasey. Holly says, I never thought you would leave either. I guess I didn't know you at all, and nobody's acting like anything. Whatever I decide to do is my decision. Don't feel sad either. It's cool. Then she goes on, bed, I'm going to call you one more time. So she's basically blowing his phone up. You don't want to be with me. That's okay. I will never beg anyone. No, you're basically begging him and being desperate at this point. I will be successful. No one says you will not be successful. So just keep telling yourself that. Okay, I don't need to be with someone who's going to demean me. You like that I'm insecure. Oh, that's a major sentence right there too. You like that I'm insecure. That's kind of just sad to tell somebody that you're insecure. It's like she is being so weak in these text messages, and I wish that she would just be a little bit more stronger. Never let these men see your weak side. I know us women, we have like a weakness to us, but that part right there, always when I read that particular text message, it's kind of sad. And so she said, it makes you feel good about yourself. I'm not doing this anymore. Keep your phone on airplane mode. But when I die, don't say yes. Don't come to my funeral or anything. Be happy that these are the last text messages you're going to get from me. Crazy how the person I thought I could trust and be there for me constantly put around. You know that emotionally I'm struggling. So basically you see she's going through some type of depression. You throw it in my face, my insecurities. She keeps talking about her insecurities. Even if you got insecurities, don't let the man know, because they're going to know just how to keep weakening you. You put your phone in airplane mode, but when something bad happens, don't say anything. Blah, blah, blah. This is my attempt to beg you to listen to me. I try to understand where I'm coming from. You regret it. You regret ever meeting me. For you to even have to make a statement like that to actually make him think that he's going to regret leaving you. And I was like, you trying to make him believe that he's going to regret not being with you. Go back to the, what you're used to. That's what you want. You never wanted anyone like me. You and your family hate me, but that's okay. Everyone does. But Poseidon, which is her cat, by the way. And you can show these text messages to who, whatever. Laugh about it now. Goodbye. And then you see, here goes DG. He'll send like maybe 2 or 3 text messages, or maybe 1 text message here and there. I'm going to go home. I just want to resolve it so I can get some sleep. You don't ever have to talk to me again. I can't breathe. Oh my gosh, now she can't breathe. So first she going to now I can't breathe. And first she was gonna kill a baby, then she go to now she can't breathe. So I'm just so stupid. This whole thing is so stupid. This thing actually reads like a script. So this is a movie script. The movie script name is This Is How I Will Prove My Love to You. I never want to, I guess that's what be here again. I hate this all. I hate this life. I tried begging my only one friend. You won't help me. I'm so tired. I'm in pain. Clearly, you can see she's depressed. You lied on your mama to me. You make it seem like I'm this horrible person. Just leave me to die. Okay, I guess now she's getting ready to die. I'll be fine. You cause me pain. You're selfish. I can't be anymore. You push everyone away who really tried to love you. I've just asked for understanding. If I die, you won't even care. These text messages are really troubling and concerning. And I hate that he even released them to make like light of what she has going on. Just, and postpartum depression is real. So I just feel so sad for her right here. Like, I'm done texting, do what you got to do exactly. Then he texts back, I would, you just tripping. and keep threatening to kill my unborn son. You're weird. I wouldn't feel safe having a child with you at this point. Wow. Stop being fake happy to be a mom. She says, weird. I had enough. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Please don't contact me. If you need to contact me, reach out to my sister. I hate you. Oh boy, now the text messages, they got capital letters now, so she mad. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time. She keeps saying the same thing over and over and over, like she's trying to desperately get his attention. Almost just like Keke Palmer. Let's look back at what Keke Palmer said. She's trying to get his attention. What Keke Palmer said, you hear, but you don't listen. You hear, but you don't listen. I'm screaming to make this worthwhile. You still think I don't love you. Boy, these women here, like I said, if you gotta love somebody that much, you should never be that deep in love with somebody. I'm sorry. You should never be that deep. The only person you should be that deep in love with is Jesus. Okay, because man is man, and they got flaws, and you will be disappointed in man. And I'm talking about man and woman. And so she goes on, I will die because of you. It's your fault. Cry about it later. He texts, why do you want me to stay on the phone? Listen to you yell at me all day. I beg for your help. You don't have anyone. I don't have anyone. I'm actively suicidal and struggling. I've been running to the doctor every day for help, and you still play in my face. I won't make it to my birthday because of you. That is so sad. These text messages are very sad and troubling. You have ruined me and all my happiness. You hang up when I'm begging for your help, and you're so focused on becoming famous and having money. How could you go to Mexico? And I guess you started talking about all this thing, how he went to Mexico and Messi slept with this other girl. She says, you want to, I don't really know what FO mean. I guess ruin me, and you succeeded. I hope you are happy. I didn't make it. You didn't make it, so you didn't kill yourself? I tried. I can't do this anymore. You can make up whatever story you want to tell people about how I am or how I used to be. So now she's talking about, okay, I'm about to kill myself, and you can tell people what you want to tell them. Tell everyone I'm crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to realize how badly you effed up. It's like she's really desperately trying to get this guy, just get his attention, really. She is desperately trying so hard for his attention. I called and text 1,000 times. Oh, we know. All right, we about to get there. We at 71. I get to 76. We can never come back from this. You missed your chance. Take Halo. I'm already started hurting myself. So now she went from I'm a killer baby to yada yada yada, and now I'm about to die, and now I done hurt myself. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I've already started hurting myself. Congrats. You killed me. Evil man. Evil man. You never cared about me. You called my family. They're not going to help. I'm not answering anyone. I called you because I needed to speak with you, and now you made it worse. You never cared about me or loved me. It was a lie. You have treated me like S on the ground. I didn't deserve this. I tried my hardest. I want to live. I want to be happy. I don't want to die. I'm dying, but I don't want to die. I'm dying, but I don't want to die. But I don't know what else to do. I've tried. I am reaching out to you for help. Please come get your son because I am not okay. I am not okay. I don't know what else to do. You hurt me so bad. You made everything so much worse. I don't want Halo to be around me like this. But then you come and you try to take him from me and say disrespectful as to me, like pack his bag, like I'm a dog. You've hurt me so bad. You've hurt me to my core. Please just leave me alone. I'm not okay. And it's because of you. I'm not okay. And it's because of what you did. I'm not okay. Please just leave us alone. Just leave me alone. I'm tired of asking. I've reached out for help multiple times. There's proof everywhere that I tried to reach out for help. Before I did this, I tried so hard. I did everything I could. I love you the best that I could. I thought here we go. I thought me having your child would prove to you my commitment and my loyalty to you. But you went behind my back, and now my son will have a broken home. Well, for one, Hallie, your son can't have a broken home. You act as though you guys were married. Maybe you should have tried that first. Did that ever click to you to do that first? So that part right there, that's confusing. And now my son will have a broken home. Oh, I didn't know y'all was married. Oh, I didn't know y'all was living together every day because, as far as I know, she had her place and he had his place. So even with that, y'all still wasn't like really living together. Maybe at some point, I thought me having your child would prove to you my commitment and my loyalty to you. That part right there. So you see, what is the agenda that's being pushed these days? Why are these young women thinking like this? And I have to believe if these celebrities thinking like this, I wonder what some of our young girls are thinking. Is this becoming a new norm that, oh, I'll prove my love to you, I'll have your baby? What day and age am I living in? Oh, this is 2025. Boy, we need to go back to 1980 and maybe 1990 because I can't even believe this. When I saw what Kiki said or heard what Kiki said in her song, and then after I had already seen Hallie's text messages, it just makes you wonder. Okay, 4B movement, where you at? That's what I need. 4B movement, here you go. You got some work to do. 4B movement. Y'all want to be all in the streets and I'm not going to have sex with men and this, that, and the other. And we are keeping our legs closed. Here you go. Here's some young girls to go speak to, put some programs together because this becoming a situation. So let's get on top of this 4B movement. Here you go. Let's see what y'all can do with this because we need something. We don't need our young girls thinking like this. This is very sad and very concerning that I wasn't aware that women or young girls was even thinking like this, but I guess that's what they're doing. And then don't think these men, oh, don't think they're going to try to play it smooth too. Because now they're going to start using that as, oh, you want to prove your love to me? Then have my baby. Okay, just watch and see. So let's keep our eye on this because this is very concerning and it's just something that I wanted to talk about and I feel as though it needs to be talked about more. Basically, you throwing your whole life away thinking you could have a child. A child does not change anything. If anything, it makes it worse. So having a baby, that is not the answer. And to say that now my son is going to have a broken home. No, it's already a broken home when you decided in your mind that you was going to make this or take this kind of action. So now you got to look at that son. Now you depressed. Now you got to look at that son every day, off of a decision that you actually made. Because see, we always thinking that, oh, these women just kind of, it happens in relationships. You're young, you start getting into sex, and sometimes it happens, you get pregnant. But that's one thing. But to look at the whole situation now that we got proof that these women are basically intentionally trying to prove their love for a man by getting themselves pregnant, that's a whole another can of worms that shouldn't be opened up, by the way. So to the young girls out there, I just had to make this video because please don't do this. Don't throw your future away because see, everything falls on the women when you have a baby. See, the man, he's just gonna go on but his happy little life and wondering why you want him to change because all your whole life had to change, and they just don't get that. They go back to doing what they used to do and keep living their life. And guess who got to raise that baby? You. It falls on you. And that's why I always say, whether you're in a relationship, hopefully in a marriage, but even in a marriage, make sure you, the woman, is the one that want to have the baby. Even if your husband wants to have a baby, no, make sure you want to have a baby. So that's all I have to say about that. This is very concerning, and clearly you can see that Halle was going through some type of depression. I don't know if it's depression or just her desperately trying to get this guy's attention. Either or is very concerning, and I hope she gets the help that she needs. And I will be talking more about her in another video anyway. So I want to go deeper into her situation and look at some things. But young ladies, please do not go this route. Please. And see, people like to laugh when I like to talk about the Duggars and how the Duggar girls date. Okay, well, now y'all see. Now y'all see how the world is turning, and once you give an inch, it keeps turning into miles and miles and miles, and that's why we need to dial it on back. Dial it on back, ladies. 4B movement, let's go. Let's go 4B movement. I'm with you on this one. So anyway, you guys, I will speak to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. I didn't even read the because I don't listen to this type of music. I didn't even want to even listen to the rest of the song because I ain't even trying to have that song in my head like that. But let's read I never read the chorus. I ain't never got to the chorus. All right, so off script without thinking of the consequence. So you went off script, didn't even try to, basically not even trying to even think about the consequence. That's why she called it off script. And the audience is laughing at me. So the audience, I guess, is us. Yeah, because see, just like how everybody been trying to tell Halle Bailey about DDG and laughing at her, and why she trying to hide pregnancy now, because she ain't want nobody knowing. She got the Little Mermaid movie coming out and the Color Purple movie coming out. And oh my goodness, how do we get so off script? No, ain't no how we get so off script. How your thinking gets so off script. That's the thing. We lost the plot, but I'm finding it, loving you through all of it. Boy, let me read the second verse. The more I listen to it, the more dumber it get. Got me on some viral as scandalous. Call the lawyers, handle it. The money's the last thing we was worried about. The truth is we both was fighting for our child. So how are we going to figure this out? This ain't just about us now, because I let you get me pregnant. Oh, how else can I prove it? There's nothing else I can do. The problem seems to be you. Was supposed to be my Stedman and all that mess. Oh my gosh. And basically then it goes into the chorus again, off script, without thinking of the consequence. Well, you know what? Keep thinking about keep not thinking about your consequences in life. See, you just made my whole point. Young ladies, think about your consequences, because you want to go off script. I like that. I actually like that. I'm going to have to use that. You want to go off script in life, you better start thinking about your consequences. This is a dumb song. I'm not even going to lie to you. This song is... I don't know how people listen to this type of music no more. This is music? Can we even call this music? This can't be music. This can't be. This song, like, it probably took her, like, I bet you it took her about 5 minutes to think of this. Anybody can think of these verses. Just dumb. But I ain't want to read this no more. In the video, I gotta go. I'm not even looking at this mess no more. I shouldn't even have read the rest of it, because now I was trying to hopefully keep some type of good intelligence about Kiki in my head, trying to keep her at a certain level up here, like being machine all the way up here no more, at least up here. But after reading that, Kiki, you about down here. You about down here, girl. And this is one thing, ain't nothing wrong with, okay, you messed up, you made a mistake. That ain't the whole point. The whole point. And then I want what Darius got to say about this, because he been pretty quiet lately. I wonder if she made him sign some type of order, what do you call it, NDAs or something. Well, she probably worked it out, because I'm surprised he didn't say. I think he did have to say something when that whole ring camera footage and footage of inside house had came out when they were fighting. But after that, he been pretty quiet lately. Darius, I need to hear from you because she must be paying you some good money for her to be able to come out and make a song about you. Wish she paying you because they did have to get back together at one point. I don't know if they together now. I don't think they are, but wish she done paid you in court because I think they're done with the court and everything. Wish she done paid you. And what type of agenda? Oh, that's another thing I'm going to talk about. What type of agenda these elites pushing? Or it's some elite mindsets behind this song. They probably like this. They like the fact that, yeah, that's a good verse. Make sure you stress that part. Even when I let you get me pregnant. That's real good right there. We want these young women have some old messed up minds. What agenda? And see the liberal left. They like to push agendas like this that don't even make sense. They probably want the woman to think that, yeah, you are the woman. You should have power too. You should be equal to your husband. He's not supposed to be the leader. It's your money. You do what you want to do. Just messing up the whole order of everything in life. The man is supposed to lead. And sure, you're going to have females that make more than their husband. But those should have only been like rare cases. And even if the woman do make more than the man, because, you know, there's many cases like that, still a woman should know her place. That she is not the head of the household. That yes, her decisions and her voice matters, but that man should be following God and then leading his family by God. And that woman, he should be covering that woman. And that woman, he still should be a man, even if the woman has money to, you know, yeah, I'm gonna still buy the house. Yeah, I'm gonna still buy the cars. Yeah, I'm gonna still buy this. I'm a provider. You do what you want with your money. Yeah, you can help out too. That's good. But know that I am the provider. Because see, that'll shut all that down right there. Letting women know, no, you ain't put no money in this. I'm the provider. See, I think when women start trying to do everything, then it just kind of messes up the whole order of everything. And it doesn't makes the man, it takes the order out of everything. It always has to be a yin and a yang. What do you call it? Yin and a yang? It always has to be like something here and the opposite of that thing. That's how God made everything. So it creates a balance. And that's just how it is. Even with God himself, he said, you cannot serve two masters. So it has to be, you serve me and you don't serve the other gods. You have the husband that leads and the other gender who don't lead, who's not the head of the household. And so on and so forth. So it's just the perfect order of things to have that balance. But anyway, that's the last time I'm reading them lyrics. I gotta pray and get that song out of my head. I hate that it's so catchy, and I bet you some young girl will be belting it out too, not even knowing. I bet you they probably done put a curse on this song too. That's what I meant to say. They probably done put a curse, especially on that little verse right there. Even when I let you get me pregnant. So when young girls sing that, they're gonna feel like it's some type of pride in that. Ooh-wee. Boy, don't think they don't be putting curses on these songs and praying over the masters before they send these songs out into the universe for us to listen and consume. Don't think they don't do that. If you guys haven't been doing your research on how some of these cult like, I guess you can say, clubs and whatever you want to call it, how they roll. That's how they roll. Anything to get this world more open and demonic into doing the things that they want to do because they bored. They got so much money, they bored. So they like chaos. Like the demons has taken over. But anyway, you guys, that is the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next video. 4B movement. Here we go. All right, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Something heavy on my chest, love. I've been sitting with it for a while. You don't wanna be in the doghouse, and I don't wanna be a beat on trial. You hear, but you don't listen. I'm screaming to make this worthwhile. You still think I don't love you, even when I let you get me pregnant. Oh, how else can I prove it? There's nothing else I can do. The problem seems to be you. Was supposed to be my statement. Instead, you went on that baby daddy. What can a bad bee do when you see me how you do? Off script, without thinking of the consequence. I don't even know how that go. But this song is so dumb.